All right. It's Tuesday night, y'all. TMI News. We got a hell of a show coming up, y'all. We have a very, very special guest in none other than writer, director, producer of some phenomenal films, man. We're going to get into it with Mr. Kaegan Blaq. Also, we have some discussion to talk about, man, because we're gonna talk a little bit about the film industry, the independent film industry, man. We got a couple of different items we want to address on that. And not only that, tonight, y'all will find out the official lineup of Laugh-A-Mania 3, April 11th. So get ready, y'all. TMI News is about to go.
Introducing the one and only MrTMI. Now check it. He's MrTMI, known as the Bear Man, aka homie the Black Sheep. He got the news, the stories, the topics, and so many things that you won't believe. Dropping these jewels and knowledge and giving advice and perspective on everything. He got them hard discussions, road-driven buzzing, tune in to miss anything. Bringing the best of variety of different guests, keeping it real and essence, they dress to impress. Every day chasing a check, follow, subscribing with clicks, and time to decompress. Get everything off his chest, taking you guys on the quest into the mind of the podcast champion, and then telling y'all what he suggests. New season looking brighter, another level, take it higher. With all this info he acquired, giving whole stories the entire. Only here to inspire, feel the heat, he on fire. Now hope that I got your attention, the champ in the building, y'all watching MrTMI.
Man, when I tell y'all today everything technical is going wrong, good Lord, man, we having all kind of technical difficulties, but God dog it can't stop greatness. It can't stop greatness. And that's right. MrTMI, Mr. Tuesday Night is live, y'all, and we are in the house. That's right. We in your house. So if we in your house, go ahead and handle your business and share the video, man. Also, if you're not already subscribed to Bold and Driven EP, get on over here to YouTube and subscribe to Bold and Driven EP so that you can be directly in contact with the show and you can chat back with us. Now, saying that, man, I ain't gonna hold us up because we already a little behind. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's get into it. I'm gonna introduce a very special person. Man, very special dude, very extremely talented guy, which y'all should already know that because you should already be up on the films that he done put out there. But he got a new banger, Smoking Ashes. He's in the building. But before I bring him to the stage, y'all check out the preview.
Why we always gotta put the guns in the trunk?
Cause task force on our ass, nigga. Only way they can search this trunk is with a warrant.
Put your hands behind your back. Little brother home. It's me. It's you. This me. This you, my boy.
Stella graduated, got married,
Missed everything. Thinking about doing something different.
Well, what else would you do?
I don't know yet, but I don't want to do no street shit.
you know who run the streets. I mean, eventually, we'll all be able to work together again, just like we used to.
I didn't get your name, Mr.
Tremor. My friends call me Trill, though.
Somebody just murdered our big brother.
Get what you need, kinfolk.
The founder of Black World Cinema, none other than Mr. Kaegan Alazander Blaq. What up, man? What's going on with you, bruh?
Tate, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good. First of all, man, let's not act like this is our first time. You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
Nah, this is the
Me and
homie right
him,
here.
we've
Yeah,
been on the mic together. You know what I'm saying? So this is just like family just coming on home
for
for a second.
sure.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Man,
Holidays.
man, let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it because if they know, they know. You ain't really got to get no big intro for you, dude, because you are killing the game right now. Especially with Smoking Ashes, man. Congratulations on
Thank you,
that one.
brother. I
Oh my
appreciate that, man. Thank you.
dude, the twists and turns and Smoking Ashes. If y'all haven't seen it, man, right now live on Tubi, y'all need to load that one up so after the show you can put it on. Grab your honey bun, whoever you want to grab. But I'm telling y'all, that right there is a good one. And I'm gonna get right into it, man. And I'm gonna tell you how I feel because
Okay.
I'll be God honest. I am extremely picky, and for some reason, I got this eye that I catch everything
Right.
on films. Period. I
Right,
don't care
right.
if they're national, world renowned, or if they're local, or
Because there's some
whatever.
mistakes on all levels. There's some mistakes on
Exactly.
all levels. Right.
Oh man, for sure, for sure. I was about to bring up one on a very popular film, but I'm not gonna bring that up. How- However, one thing that I appreciate about every film that I done watched that you are involved in is the attention to detail.
Thank you, brother.
The attention to detail is phenomenal. You can tell that, in my opinion, you can tell that you're not in a rush to put out a movie. You are
No. Right.
all about
Right.
quality. I'll let you
Right.
go ahead, handle your business, man. Let's talk about the process.
So, man, like you hinted at, bro, I'm real particular. I'm gonna tell you what I take more seriously is my name, man. When
Facts.
I see people when people see my name on something, I want them to feel like there's a standard that comes with that. There's a certain level of quality, like you stated, that they're going to get with that when they see me, my name on the title. I take that very seriously. And I also treat the people that I work with the same way. I'm not going to play with your name. I'm knowing your name on this, so I'm gonna make sure that everything you can get out of me, you're gonna get that in each movie. You know what I mean? So I strive real hard to make sure that every production that we pretty much put out the best product we can put, with the knowledge we have and the skill level we have each movie.
Man, and when I tell you, I have yet to watch one of your films and turn it off. I'll be for real. When it get ridiculous, I turn it off.
I understand.
I
I
turn it
turn off a
off.
lot of films.
And don't get me wrong. I try I try to support I try to support big time, man. I try to
Right,
support because I know how it is.
right,
I'm a local that's doing my thing, my
for
own thing. So
sure.
I know the importance of support, and we're gonna get into that later.
Right.
However, if your name is on something,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta take pride and you
Right.
gotta have attention to detail. And that's what I appreciate the most because when watching your films, I've yet to turn one off for any quality, any sound, or any other issues like that.
No, I appreciate it, man. I really do. Like I said, I really care about those things. I didn't even do a premiere for the movie I released before this one because I felt like it wasn't worthy of it. As
Right.
far as the way things were missing, some things I wasn't able to do for that one that I was able to do for this one. So I didn't want to present a product to y'all where I'm asking y'all to pay $20, $25 and I ain't got my shit together. So it's really important to me that I, put out my best foot forward. So y'all see the growth and y'all know that if Black is doing something, he's not just doing it. He's looking out for his legacy each time he come out.
Man, and when I tell you, even the selection as far as the cast, phenomenal job, phenomenal job. And I see that your cast always reflects you, and that's they strive for that perfection in their in,
Performance.
in their
Yeah.
performance. Thank you.
Right.
And so, how much of that are you a direct influence behind the camera?
So I mean, I would say pretty significant As far as Dex Lewis, who I think I've seen him in the comments, and Brandon Mel, I could tell you, man,
Yes.
I'm a hard critic, but I'm not a hard critic on just like other people's stuff. I'm a hard critic on mine. I'm the harshest on mine. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to it's hard for me to please myself in that way. You know, so it's like I'm I'm a stickler a little bit on making sure that the acting is gonna be something that we represent it. You know what I'm saying? We holding it down, we showcasing Dallas's, talent and their best when we do this. So I want people to be like, well, I know he ain't just casting people that's his friends. Even though I have people I work with that are my friends, but it's a standard with that. We all get it. That's why we're friends. We
Right.
wasn't friends before that and start doing this. I met them through film and they became some of my closest friends. So, we all in looking at the same goal and we know how to get there.
Man, and when I tell you, it's nothing wrong with, because it's all about chemistry as well.
Right. True
You
that.
know, and honestly, if there's a circle of actors and actresses that have that chemistry that's gonna bring and bring that message across the screen that you have written down, and they're gonna properly, present that package, then
Right.
by all means, because what we fail to realize is other folks do it all the time. We the only ones that kind of look at each other with a little stank look on our face,
Right.
and we continue to work with ours. Nothing wrong
Right.
with that.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. You had Adam Sandler and his bunch, and Vince Vaughn
Right.
and they bunch, and they made a
Right.
bunch of movies, and sometimes this person was the lead,
No,
and sometimes
facts.
this person.
No, that you literally saying, well, that's the goal. Like I work with those guys, man, because they get what I'm after. I'm after greatness. I'm chasing John Singleton, Ryan Coogler, Spike Lee. And it doesn't even matter if people feel like that's obtainable. That's how I'm looking at my career. Like, hey, I'm
Right.
out to go where them guys went. I'm out to make films. Even let's say I'm making way bigger films in 10 years. I still want people to go back and trace my first film, The Drop Spot, and be like, hey man, this ain't bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Even if I'm levels above now, I still want them to be like, hey, this ain't bad though for an independent film, or a micro budget film. So, I'm carefully, making sure I'm taking the steps to elevate, is also put out, like I said, good products even on this level. And
And
those guys help me do it.
so this is my opinion, because I'm, look, maybe I missed some stuff. But to me, I done seen filmmakers out, they've been out, and then all of a sudden you came out of nowhere. You came out of nowhere and then was just dropping banger after banger
Yeah.
after banger, dude.
Right.
So, man, look, that's nothing but giving you your flowers, bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
Because
I
one
appreciate
thing
it.
I want people to understand, this is where all right. Let's take the gloves off. This is where, when I be watching movies, I lose my shit.
Mm.
Imperfections that I know, had you watched it again, you would have caught.
Right. Right.
And so look, I work with a filmmaker, and I know that they watch their own film 20 and 30
Oh,
times.
for sure. We tired of it by the time y'all see it. Sick
Yes.
of it. Yeah.
Yes. So it's like, come on now. How you miss this? How you miss, elevated sound versus no sound? How you miss lips not matching up? Things like that.
Right.
And this ain't shitting on nobody. But
No.
please understand that, God damn, man, it's like almost getting into some of the topics that we're gonna talk about.
Right. Right.
But
No, but you're right though, Tate, because but one thing I want to point out, man, is our goals are different. As filmmakers, when I first got into this, I was much more green about what it is,
Right.
how to go about it. So I figured, if you're doing this, you thinking like me, you want to do something great. And for some people, that's not the goal. The goal is to do something. I want to just do something. I want to just make a
Right.
film. I want the clout to come with it. Or I just want the money to come with it. I'm just trying to put out something to generate a return on my investment. So some people, and you can have people with mixed goals, because I'm mixed. Like I want to make something great, but I want to get paid for it too. So those are
Absolutely.
my two goals. But doing something great is first. And if you, it's not really fair, I guess, sometimes to even compare because as far as certain filmmakers, because their goals are different. If my goal is to be great and that person's goal is to be great, then cool. We have to be great. But if you compare me with somebody whose goal is to be seen, then you know you're gonna see differences. And you
Right.
might see those mistakes you're talking about, but they don't care like that because their goal was to be seen. You know what I mean?
Right, right. And my thing is, no matter what it is that you put down, if you're gonna tell somebody to support you with their money, their hard-earned money, and their time, you got to make sure that they're gonna be proud to support you.
Right.
And one thing that I'm gonna say is, you have not missed in my book. You have not missed. I turned on, and I'm gonna be God honest with you. When I turned on Smoking Ashes,
Yeah.
I was expecting for it to be a good movie,
Right.
but I was not expecting to have my mouth open throughout the movie in awe
Yeah.
of everything, the story
Right.
writing, the
For sure.
production, lighting, sound. I didn't have to
Right.
keep messing with my remote every 5 seconds or every
Right.
scene
Right.
change
Right. Right.
because
Right.
it's either up or it's either down.
Hmm.
You display the same strive for greatness that I strive after myself,
For sure.
because I'm in the comedy realm
Right.
and everybody know I'm not gonna just have a comedy show just to have a comedy show.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be above and beyond, because I want when people leave that comedy show, I want them to say, I just saw something at this comedy show that I never saw before. And each time I've gotten those reactions. That's the reaction I'm looking for. And I'm gonna be for real with you. I ain't even looking for no money right now,
Right.
because that's another thing we got to understand. When you into something like this and like films and stuff like that, the money ain't gonna be up front all the time. It
No, it's
matter
the
of fact,
long game for
most of the
sure.
time.
Yeah,
Facts.
it's the long game for sure.
Facts. So you have now built yourself into a brand.
Facts.
And I'm
Facts.
gonna ask you, for those out there that's striving, what is one important thing about building a brand that you should have?
Man, the most important thing, and I do gotta stress important, because I'm not even saying I'm where I want to be, but I know that this thing is what it takes, and that's consistency. You
Okay.
have to have consistency. If people don't think you're serious about yourself, why would they give you their support? You know, why should they care? Because if you do a podcast, right? But you do it when you feel like it. So you might do one Friday, then you do one, 3 Fridays or 2 Sundays. It's like, well, shit, I don't know when this is coming on. This is not a routine. This is not consistency. So you're not
Right.
going to have a fan base. You tell me this is every Tuesday. Well, now I'm expect to see TMI news every Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? And if you break that, I'm not saying like you can't miss a week. Life is life. You might have something to do, but it should be more times than not you're on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Because not one, you'll have a few people who may be able to watch every single show, but they might not see every show because life is
Right.
life. But they expect that when they do want to tune in on Tuesday, guess what? I know Tate is on. So you got to have a consistency, man. And to me, where a lot of talented people fall off is not being consistent. So people never gravitate to it. And that's in any lane you want to do: music, comedy, film, podcasting, fashion, whatever you're doing. If you're not going to be consistent, you're not going to win in the long run.
So let me say this too. You got to be consistent no matter what the results are,
Facts.
because sometimes the numbers going to be up, sometimes they're going to be down. But what people know, and I'm glad you said that, they call me Mr. Tuesday Night. And
Right.
that's just not because they want to call me a name.
Right.
They know on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, And
Right.
trust me, if it's 7:01, I'm having a heart attack.
Right.
At 7 o'clock,
Yeah.
TMI News is gonna be
Right.
on. And
Right.
it has been on for the last 6 years.
Mm.
That's the consistency Mr. Blaq is talking about. See, I'm glad you said that because Mr. Blaq, a lot of people only run to the brightest light, and when that light dim, they run to the next bright light. That ain't consistent.
Right. Right.
That's not consistency. Consistency is no matter what that light is, you there. Because there's been times, and I've told this on this podcast before, there's been times where I've had 100 people watching, and there's been times where I had 3 people watching, and I was all 3 of them.
Right.
My phone, the TV, and my other laptop.
Still going, full
Still
show.
going.
Yeah, for sure.
Stop. What's
Right.
up, man? Titan Spartan, I see you out there, man. What's going on with you? Happy birthday, by the way. I missed my brother's birthday, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
So I'm gonna tell you just like this. You tell us more about, like, man, how did you come up with this banger, dog? This latest banger, Smoking Ash.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. The film industry is. I've learned a lot, man, since I did my first movie, The Drop Spot. And
Yes.
I say that to say that when I first started making films, my goal was to just make dope films. It doesn't matter where I'm marketing to. It doesn't matter the demographic information. I'm just, hey, this is what I think dope. Fuck with it. And that was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Because business don't work like that. I had to find out that the Tubi crowd was a particular crowd. And because that's where most of our movies go. It's other platforms, but if you're an indie filmmaker on this level, the platform that you probably gonna make your most money on is gonna be Tubi because it's a free out. You know, it don't get no simpler than that. Telling people if you want to watch my movie, you can go watch it for free. You got to deal with a few ads. So once I figured out that the movies I was making wasn't for the Tubi audience, I had to kind of talk to myself and say, well, what are you gonna do? Either you're going to make what they like, or you're gonna make what you like and possibly not be able to make any money. So I had to find a compromise. So I found a compromise to what I want to do and what Tubi likes, and that's Smoking Ashes. So I give you the drama, I give you some of the violence, some of that gangster, but I still put a message in it. I still put, a twist in it that's not necessarily, a Tubi thing. I still put enough of myself in there, who I want to be as a filmmaker in it, to where I'm not, compromising myself.
Facts. And I'm gonna tell you like this. That's another thing that I appreciate about your movies is it's not, there is a message. First of all, there's a message, there's a story, there's a storyline, and it's not just bang bang shoot 'em up, gangster, music and all this other stuff. There's messages and it tells a story about what really happens, what's really going on in our community. So I always like a story. I've seen several, whether they are local or whether they in Detroit or wherever. I'm telling you, I sit there and I turn some of them on. And when it's just senseless, I can't get with that. I can't get with that. It has to have it gotta mean something. Even if the, I don't want to say no titles because I might say a title that I don't know is a title. There's a lot of them on there.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
At the end of the day, that's another thing I say, man, is have a message. Like, what story are you what do you want the people to take away from this?
Right.
So in saying that, man, again, y'all go and watch Smoking Ashes, man. Y'all blow that movie out the water because, in my opinion, that's high quality there. That can be on any screen. That can be.
Appreciate that, man. Go watch. Check it out. We on Tubi right now.
I'm not blowing smoke. I done seen it twice to capture my attention. Yeah, because my daughter say I got the ADD or whatever the hell. But to capture my attention, dude, you're really doing something. So, in saying that, man, I really want to get into the industry. The industry in which we're in, and I say we're because hold on. Mr. Blaq made me look phenomenal in Christmas with the Fam.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something. I had to turn down 4 recruitment letters after they watched that movie, man, for quarterback.
Oh yeah.
Dude, when I tell you, it was cold as hell. It was cold.
I was just gonna say props to y'all, man.
Oh.
I had y'all out there and boys get paid with them. So
Bruh.
hey man, we people play football in this weather to get paid.
So check this out. You know my big homie that came.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboy. Bruh, my big homie, fingers locked up. I had to open his car door for him. He couldn't even open his car door. It was that cold, y'all.
Yeah, it really was.
So when I tell y'all we did some acting out there,
yeah,
and he gave me speaking lines, I'm trying not to let my lip shiver while I'm talking because it's cold, man.
Right,
freezing out there. But we had a great time. Corey Espy and of course Be Naked, man. Brandon, crazy, man. We had a great time, and the product, the movie came out, man, wonderful. Sticks did man. Sticks was funny as hell in that.
That's my guy. Shout out Sticks. Yeah,
man. So we're gonna talk about you. So let me ask you this question, man. Competition, because I see too much beefing.
Right,
I see it.
Yeah,
I see too much division
for sure.
And I want to ask you, man, is competition good or bad for the film industry?
Man, to be honest with you, I think I come from sports, man. I know you do too. You know, we used to talk sports.
Oh yeah.
So it's like when you come from a sports background, man, healthy competition, there's nothing wrong with healthy competition. And this is what I mean. If somebody drop a movie, right? I drop Smoke and Ashes. Well, hopefully that inspired one of my peers to be like, hey, Blaq, he came with something, man. I'm gonna make sure that I put my best foot forward on this next one and elevate because I want him to see that I'm out here moving too. That's healthy competition. That doesn't mean you don't want them to win. That doesn't mean you're trying to be better. It just means you want to be inspired. Healthy competition is going to breed inspiration. That's what I think is great for the Dallas community, is to be inspired by your peers because they're the closest ones to you. You know what I'm saying? Also, it's like, oh, I see the question. Also, it's like,
can you be your fool?
Who these people are the ones closest to you that understand what you're doing. That breeds long-term bonds as well, being inspired by people. So that's what I look for. I don't think there's any, and we're all different. As a filmmaker, film is one of the most subjective things you can do. I'm sure you're aware of that, just like comedy. I could say a name and you'd be like, I don't think he's funny. But you know what I'm saying? I think he's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? So it's all subjective. So you really can't be better than nobody. But healthy competition, I think, is great, man. So that division stuff is not divided because of competition. It's divided because sometimes people don't mess with other people. And no matter what industry it is, whether it's comedy, whether it's film, whether it's fashion, whether it's pie, whatever it is, people aren't going to mess with other people.
In my opinion, and if it's okay for me to answer the question as well, I asked this man here, you know, because this is your arena as far as the film industry. But I'm gonna answer the question as well.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
For sure.
Talented people thrive off competition.
For sure.
Because it makes them go harder.
Right.
And they're talented people not scared to go hard.
Facts.
It's the untalented.
Right.
Get it. Whoever head got a role for them to get it, folk, in my opinion, are the ones that's scared. The ones who are not innovative. The ones who, I call them brand leeches. And if you don't know what my definition of a brand leech is, I'll give it to you. It's somebody who attached themselves to a bigger brand, suck the life resources out that brand, only to move on to another brand. and you'll see some hop around. Now, I'm not saying the ones that are in multiple films with multiple directors are not talented. Some of them are the most talented. I'm not talking about them, but I'm really talking about when all the drama comes.
Right.
When you hear that pot stirring, when somebody's stirring the pot. See, if you talented and you standing on your talent, you ain't got time. You ain't got time for that.
Right.
You ain't got time to try to make somebody else look smaller so you can look bigger.
Facts. Man, you said something right there, boy. You said something right there. Yeah.
Brother, and the only reason why I can say these things is because I've had those situations several times where, even if I walk in a room, some people are mad or intimidated, and I'm not even paying no attention to what you own.
Right. Because that ain't what I'm on, man. Yeah,
I believe in myself.
Yeah.
I believe in myself, but I'm humble enough to, give everybody their props. If it's good, it's good. When it comes to comedy, if you funny, you funny. But by you being funny don't make me any less funnier.
Facts.
So you got to believe in what your package is instead of, and that's what I believe. I believe that you don't have no confidence in your package. And that's the reason why you got to try to make they stuff look small. Now you can put that in the porno scene or put that in the nasty conversation or whatever. It applies to all. As far as if your package little, you're gonna try to make somebody else seem like they're smaller than you.
No, it's facts, man. That's facts. Yeah, no, you hit the nail on the head, man, with the if talented people don't have time to be worried about, things like that. Because look, bro, sometimes you gotta toot your own shit. I think I'm talented, and one thing that I really don't be worried about is what somebody else doing when it come to film, because it's like it has no impact on what I'm doing. Honey, what's up, man? Shout out, Honey.
What up, Biz?
One of the sweetest people, what I'm saying, you could ever meet. Shout out, Miss Honey. But
winning. Keep going, girl.
But yeah, no, man, you said it with that. Like, talented people ain't worried about what nobody else on. Too busy trying to pursue greatness, man. That's the truth. You're just too busy.
Like when you in a race, if you know you fast, you're not looking to the side to see who catching you.
I ain't seen Usain Bolt all them races he won. I never seen him look back, man. I never saw him look back.
I saw him mock somebody and look to the side.
Yeah,
but that was out of confidence, just playing around.
Right.
But other than that, when he in a race, he ain't looking to the side, trying to see who catching up.
No.
So honestly, there's so many obstacles in this business called entertainment, because you can put all of us under that umbrella.
Right.
There's so many obstacles that you shouldn't have time to try to throw monkey wrenches in other folks' stuff.
Right.
So in saying that, hold on, let me see, who is this? To throw.
Oh, that's Brandon Medlock. What's up, brother?
What up, Brandon? Yo, what's good, my people? What's up, man? And I'm gonna tell you like this. Let's pause for a second. Man, that brother there is so damn talented to me.
He cold, man. He cold, man.
This dude can literally get on screen, don't say nothing, and just make faces and have you rolling.
He gonna kill it.
Bro, you so talented, man. I done told you that before, and now he done added muscle. Now you got to put him in a film with he.
He's military, drunk cop, action, bad boys type. Yeah, he ready to do it all now, man. He ready to do it all.
Rambo.
Yeah. He ready to do it all, man. Shout out my dog. Yeah, he ready to do it all.
This dude right here is crazy talent. I want to get back into our questions though, man. It says, so in my opinion, man, because this is a tough one for me.
Okay.
What is support really, and do people we know owe us that?
Woo! I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, man. Because I just want to share my theory of support and how I think it all works. Tate, and now I'm saying this without knowing how you feel, because you could be on the opposite end of where I'm at. But follow me for a second.
You got it.
Tell me what's your favorite album right now. Just it don't matter. What's your favorite album?
Favorite album?
Yeah, rap album. Let's
Ooh,
I
rap.
made that a little broad. Favorite rap album.
Ooh. Hey, I'm on the real. Just because I can't think of nothing else, I gotta say the 50 Cent album, man.
50 Cent. What? Get Rich or Die Trying?
Yeah, Get Rich or Die
Okay.
Trying.
Now, do you know 50 Cent?
No,
Have you ever met 50 Cent?
not at all.
The reason you listen to 50 Cent is because you like what he do, right?
Facts.
The independent level is the only level that doesn't work like that. It's the only level that doesn't work like that. Because on this level, because me and you, I'm just using it as an example because we here. Me and you know each other. So if you put out a movie, you expect me to watch it because I know you. You expect me to support it because I know you. You expect it to like it because I know you. And that's where the problem comes right there. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it because I'm aware of it. You in my proximity. So I'm gonna check it out. But liking it and supporting it is two different things. Because to me, you just said, earlier, I cut off some movies. I cut off movies. It doesn't mean I don't want you to win. It means I don't like what you do. So I hold people on the independent level to that standard as well. That's probably why it be people who don't like me. I get it. Because they're not looking at it the way I'm looking at it. They're looking at it like, I do what you do and you don't support me. Well, I don't like what you do. So am I wrong for that? Because it doesn't work nowhere else other than the independent level. My favorite album right now, I'm gonna say is Kendrick Lamar's GNX, right? Let's say is that. I don't know Kendrick Lamar. Never met Kendrick Lamar. Man, I met him through the media. So it's like, and I listened to what he was doing and I liked the tape. So I started gravitating towards it. Same with my favorite movies. Same with my favorite podcast. I don't know none of these people. You know what I'm saying? But I like what they do. So they get my support. They get my consistent consumer, being a consistent consumer of theirs, customer. So yeah, that's my theory. Is that you shouldn't on this level is the only level where people expect you to support them because they know you.
Right. I'm gonna say this, if you don't mind. I'm gonna say this. I had my okay. I'm about to be transparent here.
Okay.
I had my first show.
Okay.
I had my first comedy show. I was excited about it, bro.
Right.
And I was sending it to everybody, dog.
Right.
Everybody. And it was some legitimately like you was shooting a movie.
Right.
Couldn't make it.
Right.
However, there were some that either ignored it or told me they was coming with the Hollywood talk.
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie, the first show that kind of damaged me a little bit. It not damaged, but it hurt. It hurt.
A little, it do. I get it. It
because
do.
the number of red carpets that I've been to, the number of the number of tickets I done bought.
Right.
I think I killed a credit card, and I'm talking about I killed that motherfucker. It's dead. I can't get it back because of tickets. However, that's when I didn't know how it works. But at that show, guess what happened? The show was sold out. The show was sold out. And I'm the type of person, I'm never going to somber about who ain't at the party. I'm a party with the folks that's there.
Because that's what's important.
And a lot of times we don't understand your support is going to come from folks you don't even know.
Man,
and it's going to be because what Mr. Blaq said, they like your stuff.
Right.
And that's what we got to understand. Your family is not your fans.
They're not.
Your friends aren't your fans.
They're not.
And unfortunately for us, they not going to get on board until it get big enough for them.
They never going to see you the way other people or strangers see you. They're never going to see you like that.
Facts. But us I'm going to say us as people, we don't catch on until it's already blown up.
That's facts. That's facts.
So now we always late to the party because we got the balls to feel like it ain't big enough for us.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Blaq, he got that movie on Tubi. I'm not watching. I don't watch Tubi movies. Really?
I'm sure it's somebody that know me that simply won't tune into my content because it's on Tubi. I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Bro,
You
it's
know?
people that won't tune in to me because of what they may have heard about me.
Mm,
They don't even know me, but what they may have heard about me.
right.
And 9 times out of 10, what you heard about me came from somebody who couldn't mess me over. You ever thought about that?
Right.
So you got to understand, it's people out here that ain't gonna tune into your movie just because your name on it.
No facts, man. It's people who are just when we was talking about the cutting the movie on and if it's gonna allow me to finish it because sometimes that it don't happen. You know, sometimes it's cut it off. If I share an opinion with somebody and I say, "Oh man, I ain't like the movie," you know, it didn't hold my interest. You know what I'm saying? I'm wrong for that. Now, if I don't publicly do it, I feel like that's where you because I'm not going independent filmmaker, bro. Every stream you can get, every view you can get is essential to what we doing.
Absolutely.
I can afford to say if Ryan Coogler make a film and I ain't like it, I can afford to say that to him because it ain't gonna make a dent in what he gonna get. If I didn't like Sinners, so it don't matter. The movie still did crazy, numbers. But if I say that about a fellow producer who's in my proximity, some people who care about my opinion might actually not watch the movie because
Right,
I said
right.
I didn't like it. So I won't do that because we can't afford to. Doesn't mean I like it. Doesn't mean that I support it. But people get in their feelings because they feel like, well, you're hating. And it's like that's the segue, I guess, to the next way. Yeah,
That's definitely a
yeah.
segue. In my opinion, man, I'm about to pull the cover off.
Okay.
It's too many people kissing ass,
Yeah.
and what I mean by kissing ass is telling people they're doing a great job when they're not.
Right.
And honestly, I'd rather not say nothing if I feel like it's going to be damaging. I'd
Right.
rather not say nothing
Right.
than to tell you you're doing a great job and you're not.
Absolutely.
You got to be able to take it on the chin in this entertainment industry. Everything you do ain't going to be great.
Right.
So therefore, can you take the constructive criticism just like you take the all the accolades? And I found that many can't.
Oh man, most. I'm gonna say
Or
most.
for some reason, and I'm sorry, but I got to go. I got to go.
Yeah.
For some reason,
Go ahead.
folks in this industry feel like you're not big enough to tell them anything.
Mm.
They will only take constructive criticism if it come from somebody else or somebody that they consider is
Higher
on
than
their
you.
level or larger.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
my opinion, that's not your fan base. That's not your crowd.
Right.
You probably had to ask them to watch it versus I said, "Oh, that's a nice title.
Right.
Let me tune in."
Right.
Oh, damn, man, I enjoyed the hell out of that. Or, hey, bro, if you don't mind me saying, because there's ways to say stuff too.
Right.
There's ways to say
Absolutely.
stuff.
I didn't gave feedback to where I wasn't malicious. I told
Right.
them the good, the bad, areas of improvement, all that till you get a nice constructive feedback. Because that's what it's all about, helping somebody grow. It's not about saying, hey, your movie was trash. That's
Right.
it. Even if I feel like in my harsh critique of it, if that's how I feel, I'm not going to express it to you like that because we artists and the Miss Badu said sensitive about our shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
I'm gonna respect it. But people be scared of that, I think, because they don't want to hear that what I did isn't the greatest, what I did isn't amazing. They want to hear everything, all the things that's gonna keep them in that delusional world. Because I feel like the film industry
That's
here
what
is
I want to
definitely in a
ask you.
delusional world.
That's what I want to ask you. Are they getting so much of that delusional stuff
Yeah,
that when real hit them in the face, they can't face it?
that's exactly what it is, Tate. Because If look at how I'ma sound. If everybody say, let's say a show you did, if everybody that went to that show says, "Hey, that mug was great, bro," or I'm gonna say most people say it was great, and you asked me, and I said, "Man, I ain't really like it like that, bro. I ain't really laugh." You gonna think, I ain't gonna say you personally, but most people gonna think, "Oh man, you hating. Look at all these. I got 50 people over here saying they had a good time. You over here saying you didn't. You gotta be hating." When really, I'm the one with the different lens. I'm looking at things differently. Stuff hit me differently as jokes. I always tell my wife that if you're a comedian and you trying to make me laugh, it's gonna have to come from your soul because I don't
Right.
laugh at surface level stuff. I'm not gonna get up there and laugh because you farted or because you made you know what I'm saying, a noise or something. No, I gotta feel that like, oh man, I get what you saying, bro. Like he gotta hit me on that level.
That
And like
part.
I said,
Yeah.
I'm a hard critique of content in general. So I don't offer up opinions most time, Tate, unless they ask me, because I know I'm gonna be that one person that they be like, oh, he hating. Everybody love this movie on Tubi. You
But
don't, you
but
hating.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. You gave a scenario if you were at my show,
Right,
everybody saying it's wild, and you
right,
said I ain't like it. Guess what? The longest conversation I have that night will be with you
right, right.
because now I'm intrigued because you're telling me there was holes in my game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at improving, getting better
Right,
with the next one.
right,
So all these people telling me how great it was, thank you, but
right,
that's not feeding into me to say you got to step it up.
right.
So
But you got the
again,
right mentality for that though. Remember we was talking
again,
about goals earlier.
I'm gonna say this because I feel like I am an extremely talented person. I'm just playing, but talent want to get better.
Right,
Folks that's bullshitting want to be pampered.
right,
I have had the opportunity, and I'm putting it out here tonight. I've had the opportunity to be in the room with A-listers. At the
mm,
time that they was A-listers,
right.
I've had people come on this show. Matter of fact, Lunell was on
Oh,
my
okay.
show.
No, that's
Lunell
what's
was
up.
on my
Yeah,
show the night that uh Rudy Ray Moore, Dolomite was coming out.
okay. Oh, okay. Eddie Murphy Dolomite.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
was on
okay.
my show the night that her big show was premiering. Like they was
Right,
doing a whole little whatever.
right,
And I'm not dropping those names. I got a lot of names, but I'm not going to drop them names to try to get some type of clout. But what I'm
right,
saying is, do y'all know them people don't act like y'all? And I ain't saying you, I'm saying y'all.
right,
Because it's some people you can't stand next to them with a 10-foot pole because they just did a movie.
right,
I want to tell y'all, true talented folks that are considered A-listers do not carry that attitude
mm,
because they don't have to. They talent speak for itself. They don't have to have an ego or anything else. I've yet to run. I'm telling you, Mr. Blaq, I've yet to run into one that I'll say it, that act like some of these folks out here in Dallas.
right.
So my thing is, you don't only get fans by being on the screen, because you can also get fans with them just running into you.
How you treat
Yeah.
people.
With them having a conversation with you. And that's honestly will make them run faster to movies and different projects that you put out
That's facts.
versus if they just see you on a poster.
Right. That's facts.
So I got so much that, oh my God, that I've just been holding out on because I didn't want
Yeah.
people to see me as this. So the next question is, what is a hater? And why do so many people feel like they got them?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, that's the most delusional thing I think about society. Is everybody, man, you was sitting there, he work at the car wash, you know, probably making $6 an hour, man, live with his mama. He'll get on there and talk about, Everybody be hating. Sir, what is they hating on? Look,
Facts.
man, if you doing what I'm doing, if you got everything I got, and I'm talking about this is most people, and I'm talking about a car, a job, a career, or a family, whatever it is, we all pretty much got the same thing. It looks differently, but on this level, we pretty much all got the same thing. There isn't nothing to hate on, man. It's nothing to hate on. But I think that music, popular culture has made haters like a cool thing to say, a cool thing to feel like I got people hating on me. I get
Right.
it if you want to walk around with a chip on your shoulder because that motivates you. They don't want me to win. They don't. Tate, I like to believe that I'm not that important to hate on. I really do. I like to believe that it's billions of people in this world, and for them to take time out their day to be hating on me, I think is a little irrational. It's too much going on in the world. You got bills, you got family, you got health, you got everything like that to worry about. And I'm thinking that I'm more important than that.
Facts.
I can't
Facts.
think that. So I think people thinking that they got haters is a delusion. That again we all kind of enable and shit. You'll see on there be like, yeah, man, facts. You right. People be hating, and it's like ain't nobody hating on you, man. Ain't nobody hating on you, bro. I'm gonna tell you what I think a hater is. Tate, this is my definition of what a hater is, and this is just in one example. It's many examples, but let's say we both do films. I don't watch your films because I don't like what you do. But you watch mine and you like what I do, but you won't tell nobody. You won't publicly voice it. You won't even let me know that you like it. To me, that's a hater because
Right.
you like what I do. I'm not watching you, but you know I don't like yours. So now it's a game of, well, I ain't gonna watch
I
his because
can't
he ain't
show
watching
him.
mine.
I
You know
can't
what I'm
show
saying?
him I like
I
his
can't,
because he
yeah, I
don't like
can't say I'm
mine.
a fan because you don't like mine. To me, that's a hater. That's a real hater right there.
Facts.
And it's why I'm man. If any of my peers make something that I feel is dope, I'm one of the first ones to make a post, hit them up if I got their number, inbox them. Hey man, you did a great job. Congratulations. I'm gonna make a post as well and let people know where they can check your movie out. So yeah, that's my theory on hate.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you like this. My theory. Let me take this back a little bit if you don't mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, since I was a kid, I was I was never one to fit in. I was never one to fit in. Man, square, what do you call it? Square shape in a circle or whatever
Yeah.
you call it.
Yeah.
Circle going into a square shape or whatever you want to call it.
Hmm.
Dude, I never fit in. I felt awkward as a teen and a young adult.
Yeah.
And that comes with no confidence too. I didn't have any confidence. My self-esteem was low. Um, and I'm saying that because I want to fast forward now to say when I see someone mimic or copy something that I do, I can't believe that they copying or mimicking something that I do.
Right.
Like you said, you don't feel like you that important.
Right.
I'm sorry, that's really my feeling. So when I see somebody do that, I'm more put back like, why you copying me? All these other cool ass folks out here, you think what I'm doing is cool? It's kind of a weird honor.
Right.
Like, thank you. However, I'm not gonna sit back and say they copying me because they hating.
Right.
Because you hear that too. That's
Hmm.
the other side. They use this hating word way too much for everything. If you come outside in pajamas and flip-flops and I tell you, hey man, go put some proper clothes on you outside. Oh man, you just hating on my style. No, I'm not hating on your style.
Yeah.
I'm helping you to not look like a fool in the situation that you're in.
Right.
So that's how a lot of people cannot accept constructive criticism that we give
Hmm.
because they immediately put that hater word on it.
Yeah.
Oh man, he just hated everybody else said it was good.
Right.
I don't think somebody will take the time personally to grab you and tell you your stuff ain't good. If it ain't, I mean, like if they hating, because haters
Right.
usually don't work like that. Right? Haters are gonna go tell everybody else your stuff ain't good.
Facts.
Haters are never gonna say, hey man, come here. I didn't think that was good. Let me tell you why. So if you do get somebody to pull you to the side and say, hey, bro, that
Right.
was good, but
Right. You should listen.
you should
You should
listen.
listen. You should.
You should
Even
listen.
if you don't agree. I didn't have
Oh, yeah.
I didn't wrote a script before, and I sent it to somebody that I trust and asked them to read it. And they had notes. I didn't agree with all the notes, but I'm gonna tell you what I was appreciative of. They helped me think different.
They
I
took the
think as
time.
artists, the best thing you can do for another artist is to help them think different, because that unlocks the door to different thoughts, different approaches, different things you'll do in different situations. And when you're creating, man, that's life right there.
Dude, so true. But again, I feel like you got to be in the company of another creative mind in order to do something like that. In my opinion, what scares me is when everybody's around me telling me how great I am.
I feel you on that.
That scares me because, boy, I was so naive when I first got into this entertainment game.
Mm,
And I really thought people loved me. And I really
right.
thought that when they say you my brother, I really thought that they meant that, because I come from a place
Man,
where you saying that you mean what you say.
that means something. Right.
That means something. Somebody who, oh man, you're great and this and that. And this is what I want to talk about, because I wrote my own another question.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this: do you feel like there are gatekeepers that prevent talented folks from shining?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, when we talk about goals, when we talk about thought processes and people being different, some people think that if you win, it's gonna stop me from winning.
Right.
And if I'm the person that's already in position, that's meaning I was here first, I was doing it before you, so I'm in a higher position, or I'm in a position to impact what you do, and I think like that, yeah, absolutely. You ain't winning on my watch. It's absolutely people who think like that. It's sad, but that's a reality. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm a put on the people that I'm not threatened of, and I'm a slow, or I'm a ignore, or I'm a actively move against people who progress I am scared of. And for people that's watching, I'm not talking about me, what I would do. I'm saying I think this is the thought process of people who gatekeep, who are threatened by other people surpassing them and what they would think and what they're doing. So yeah, I think that happens, State.
And when I say this, these are, so in my opinion, what I've experienced is there's not a lot, but there's a chosen few that sweet as honey in the daytime,
Mm,
rotten at night.
yeah.
What I mean by that is when the light's shining, you think that's the best thing next to sliced bread, as far as, man, loving and everybody's cool and kumbaya, kumbaya.
Uh-huh.
But when the lights go out, you stir the pot. And in my opinion, you stir that pot because you need to keep it confused so that you won't be revealed.
Mm,
So what happens is, when you are in a room where you feel like somebody who know you can reveal who you really are,
mm-hmm.
you kill that person's character to all the people who are willing to listen.
Mm,
Now, I'm telling you about a personal experience of mine,
right.
where I got people that don't like me, that never met me, that never talked to me, that never asked, did you really do this?
Mm,
And here's my answer to all of it. if you thought it was not that important to come and ask me for my side, or if you want to put it that way,
Right.
then guess what? You're not the person that I need to be associated with anyway.
Thanks.
If you're going to believe that side and convict this side without finding out the truth or the truth from this side, because maybe that is the truth from that side,
Right.
then you need to be over there. Also, I have come to the conclusion everybody ain't gonna like you, period.
You should be minding your business, man.
I really think it's some people out here that don't like me just simply because they don't like the way my face look. Like, I can't stand his face. I just want to rearrange it.
Right. You
know,
joking, but man, I think that's the truth, man. I had an experience where really I felt like I was minding my business and somebody started hating on me. Just because I was minding my business and being great in what I do, bro.
Right.
And they just was like, it couldn't take it. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like what you're doing. I don't like that you're succeeding in which I don't like that you're getting better in what you're doing. I don't like it, you know. And it's crazy, it's funny, because I couldn't imagine devoting energy to that. But it happens, you know, it's hilarious to me.
And I'm glad you brought up energy, because what happens is people with true energy, productive energy, when they're in the rooms, they gon' clink to them people.
Yeah.
They gon' if you are serious and you ain't on no bull crap, you'll be surprised. The good people are gonna connect with you, and the ones on that bull crap, they gonna float away. They gonna know, man, I ain't even gonna go over there because I can't get my way over there.
Tate, can I tell you something toxic that I do?
Go ahead.
That I ain't really big on toxic traits and stuff, but this is something that I do that's funny to me. If I find out somebody don't like me, I want to do more things for them not to like me, to continue to like me.
Oh yeah.
That brings me joy. Oh, you don't like me, and I wasn't even trying to offend you? Okay, bet. Well, let me go harder in what I'm doing to really piss you off. That's what I like to do. Toxic or not, I love to do that.
That ain't toxic in my opinion, because let me tell you what I do, which is somewhat similar. I find out you don't like me. I ain't gonna lie. If I see you, I'll get in your face. Not in a threatening manner, but treating you like I treat everybody else to show you,
right?
You the only one with that problem. I ain't got that problem.
Right.
That's on you. I don't shoulder that. And what's crazy too is I be telling folks, man, if you, and I told y'all this time and time again, if y'all don't like me and you don't like TMI news or whatever the case is, shut up. Because the more noise you make is nothing but fuel for me to continue to do what I do.
All right.
Just shut up. And I'll probably say, you know what? Ain't nobody, you know, I'm done. But keep on making noise. Keep on doing the little devilish stuff that you do. You ain't do, bro. I had a situation just recently when it came to my brand, right? And I'm not going to get into what happened, but it did nothing but make me take Laughomania to even a higher height. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm always energized for the show and stuff like that.
Right.
But I wasn't even there. It's like a fire. The fire wasn't even lit. It was just, I know what I got to do. Y'all know what we got to do. Let's have some fun, whatever. It was that. But now when you piss me off, and what I mean by that is in a creative manner,
right?
You don't do nothing but make me say, okay, you know what? I'll show you. I'm about to blow the roof off of it now. So for that situation that happened, I want to thank you.
Thanks.
It was a stolen piece of my concept directly from my lips. That's almost like you sharing with someone a movie you're writing, and then all of a sudden they come out with the exact shit you told them off your lips to their ears.
Right.
So I'm gonna say that was just a small piece of the pie, and I keep telling folks I'm not the whole pie. I'm the pie maker. Because just right when that piece of pie left, I was given another one to replace that. What I mean by that is when that ideal left, I was given another one immediately.
Right.
That was even better. So for these folks around here, because that's what we talking about, man, when we talking about the competition and we talking about the support and all this other stuff, haters and all that gatekeeping and all of that. At the end of the day, I want to tell the creative, talented folks that's out there getting it, Brandon Medlock and all the other good people, that's out there. Continue to grind and just show your talent and take your talent even higher than what it is. You ain't gotta fight with them. You ain't gotta go back and forth with them. I tell everybody, if somebody say McDonald's cheeseburgers is a piece of shit, the owner of McDonald's not gonna beef with you. He gonna sell the other 1,000,001 burgers that he sells.
Thanks.
And that's what we have to do. Can't worry about it. Keep on dirtying up my name and all this other stuff. Keep dirtying up Mr. Black name, because the second that you get the opportunity to be in the room with us, you're gonna wonder why you haven't been in the room with us.
Facts. When I always get actors that tell me that they heard that, not nothing negative, but that they heard good things, and then when they work with me, and it's also the same experience. I don't think there is one actor that it was mutual as far as me working with them, and they working with me, that I can't work with again. I'm gonna make sure I take care of my people. I'm gonna make sure, that, like I said, that I'm going hard for their name the way I'm going hard for my name. And in the end, I think that's why people will keep wanting to work with me, because they know it's gonna be that.
Facts. Man, I personally want to thank you, and I gotta thank of course Michael W. Green, man. That dude done provided me with so much opportunities in the film game that I think I know way more than what I'm supposed to know.
Probably so.
And I started out as a boom mic operator for him. I didn't know how to freaking work the boom mic.
Right.
But at the end of the day, now I done been a casting director, actor. He booked me for my largest role on Dysfunctional Christmas that I've ever had.
Is that out?
As well as a few other things. Those are coming out. Those are movies that's coming out. I got like 3 movies that's coming out.
Okay, congratulations on that, bro.
Thank you. And I'm talking about a long time ago, bro. I was like, I just want to be in one movie.
Right.
I don't care if I'm just walking past.
Right.
And I done been in now 5, 6 movies, something like that. So I'm way beyond my dream, and I appreciate the opportunities that anybody allow me. And this is one thing about me. I don't say, oh, this person gave me an opportunity so I can kick back. Nah, bro. I put everything I got into it. Because I understand the assignment. And the assignment is, man, they trusting you with a baby.
Facts. People don't understand, man. When you give a commitment and you say you're gonna do something, we counting on that. The most insane thing that I do on this level is have to count on other people. I get expectations of people that if you tell me you're gonna do something, I'm like, I expect that. And that might be a little insane. But the independent filmmaking is very fickle. Like 3 things that go wrong could, derail the whole production. So if you give your word, man, to an independent filmmaker, please keep it by any means. Unless you force your health, I understand it. You got something going on, please take care of yourself. But outside of that, be here, You could have easily said, "Oh hell no, it's too cold out here before Mr. Blaq on this Christmas with the fam," but you still showed up. You even brought people, and I'm like, that was you seen how many people we had playing. If
Yes,
you didn't
sir.
show up, I don't have a scene. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
it's
sir.
that important. It's that fickle, man.
Wait, I got to tell you something that you did special and didn't even know it, but I want to say this first. I'm going to put it out there, man. Erica Williams, from an actress standpoint, and I'm going to say visually,
Yeah,
Erica, you got it going on. I'm going to tell you that much. However, I love Erica's personality. You can't run into a more nicer person, in my opinion. And that's the thing that I'm preaching today, as far as, dude, no matter what you think you got or whatever the case is, be humble. Be humble. It'll get you further to be humble than to be stuck on yourself.
can I ask you something?
Yes, sir.
What does being humble mean to you?
I'm gonna be for real. This is being humble, in my opinion, is not bowing to everybody,
Yeah,
but treating everybody the way that you would like to be treated, no matter what
okay,
position you in. You know,
okay,
because I'm gonna tell you like this: the way that I work, and I'm talking about outside of the entertainment.
mm-hmm,
If I see a homeless person, I don't treat them like they homeless.
right,
I treat them the way I want to be treated, with respect.
right,
Hey, sir, how you doing? Hey, ma'am, how you feeling? How your day doing? How your day going? Because at the end of the day, folks don't want you to treat them different. Even the celebrities, they love folks that just treat them like they regular people.
right.
So that's what I mean when you ask, you know, what is being
Uh-huh.
humble,
Got you.
the way you want to be treated, like you, bruh. Do you? I'm gonna be for real with you. I done been in a few inboxes. You send back a message, you reply when you can, you reply respectfully. You're here.
Right.
See what
For
I'm saying?
sure.
Like, and even if you couldn't be here, nah, brother, because you said it. Like, I hit you up with something. It was a show or something, and you said,
Right.
"Hey, nah, brother, I'm not gonna be able to make it, but man, good luck to you, bro. Come on,
Right.
man. Come on, man.
No, man, I really call that being respectful and grateful, because my theory on humble is a little different. I actually
Run it.
don't agree
I want to
with
know.
the humble of, if you look up humble, right? One of the things it says to describe it is to lower your own importance, to be
Okay,
modest. I don't really believe in those things, because I don't think I need to lower myself to make you feel comfortable. If
facts.
I'm doing things great and you're unable to do that, you just don't have to live with that. It's not to say you don't have greatness in you. You may not haven't discovered it. You know, I honestly think, Tate, that every human has a genius level ability at something. At something. A lot of the shame is a lot of people go through life never finding out what that is, or not even seeing it in them own selves. Yours might be comedy, right? So it's
Right.
like, if you have a genius level comedy and you come talk to me, you know, who I'm not a stand up, I write comedy film, but I'm not a stand up. You shouldn't have to feel like, oh, I have to lower my own importance or me feeling like a big deal for me to feel comfortable. And I feel like that's what being humble says do. I don't want to do that. I'm grateful. I know anything, my health, you know, my financial state, anything could be gone in a second. So I'm
Facts.
grateful for everything. But I don't really believe in humble. I'm more on the Muhammad Ali side of things. When it's like, hey, I'm gonna be bad and I'm gonna tell your ass I'm bad. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
That's how I feel. I don't
Wait,
think being
wait,
humble is something you can associate him with being. You know what I'm
Mr.
saying?
Black.
So that's where I'm at.
I don't like, just my presentation don't tell you that I feel like I'm bad. I'm a bad
Right,
man.
right.
And damn it, I'm gonna be bad. But let me tell you this real quick, and then I'm gonna read Erica's definition as well.
Okay.
What I feel like is, in being humble, example, I'm putting on a comedy show, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I know damn well I'm not an expert in all areas that it take to put on this comedy show.
Yeah.
So I can humble myself enough to say, I'm gonna let you be an expert at what you do.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you be an expert at what you do. I'm not gonna step
Gotcha.
on your toes. Now, if there's something that just don't go along with the total package, I'm
Right.
gonna step in and veto it.
Right.
However, I'm not going to be picking out colors with you.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to be picking out sparklers with you or anything of the
Right.
sort, because I expect for you to be an expert in your field and you know what the brand calls for.
Yeah.
And you make that call and we come together as a team and we're stronger that way. So
For
that's
sure.
when I say I can humble myself
Yeah.
in that way.
Okay. No, I
But
agree with that. I
when you
like
say,
that. Yeah.
man, you a bad dude. You
Yeah.
are a bad dude and you know that, right?
Right.
However, you got other bad people on that set with you delivering
For
that
sure.
power.
Absolutely.
And you
Absolutely.
know how to say, you know what, brother? Do it the way you feel. How you feel in that line when you see it?
Or yeah, being open to suggestions, because art is already should be very collaborative. But films, as a director, I should be very collaborative with the actors, because they're the ones bringing this to life. Even with
Fact.
the guy that's capturing the images, my director of photography,
Yes.
I'd be a fool to not listen to this man if he say, "Hey man, the way you want to shoot this, I know what you're trying to do, but if we shoot it this way, it's not gonna look right." And I'll say, "We'll shoot it like that because I said so, damn it." Well,
Right.
now I'm stepping out of the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now the ego then exceeded the building or wherever we're at.
Yes.
Because why wouldn't you listen to this man? You paid him to do a job. You should listen to him. So yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
Bro, everybody that assists me, they so bad that they will gang up on me in order to get some. Because I ain't gonna lie, I get a lot of inspiration from wrestling.
Okay. No,
Back
I
in
can tell the influence for
oh
sure.
yeah.
You and another guy that I know, his name is Jeff Hurl. Shout out Jeff. He is the only other person I know like that incorporates wrestling into like what they do. I don't know if
Right.
y'all ever connected, man, but I think y'all should. Y'all can probably
Man,
put something together.
man, connect
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna link y'all. I'm
open.
gonna link y'all. Yeah.
Man, check this out. Vince McMahon, bruh. Do you know Vince McMahon had a person in place that would be in charge of vetoing his ideas because
Mm,
he knew some of his ideas be so wild that
mm.
somebody had to come to him and say, "Hey, bro, we can't do that."
Can't do that.
And I kid you not, I have at least 3 people on my team that say, "Tate, you know damn well we can't do that."
Right.
Because when I tell you, bro, the stuff that I be coming up with, and they say, "How did you can't do that?" But they know if I'm adamant
Yeah.
about, hey, we gotta have this, and it's something that's not stratosphere, like way off the chain.
Yeah.
We gotta have it. They know, okay, we gotta find a way to get it done.
Man, that's why it's important to empower your circle, empower the people you confide in.
Oh yeah,
Because if they, excuse me, if they don't feel comfortable enough to tell you the truth, to feel like they can come to you with their suggestions or their advice, it's not really a productive circle.
facts.
The people I mentioned earlier, Dex Lewis, Brandon Mellock, my wife, these are
Yes,
people that I trust with movie ideas, with titles, with the way I view content, and they're empowered to say, I don't agree. Or they're empowered to say, I don't really like that title. I don't like that story.
right,
I think you should keep working on that. They're empowered to say that, because I have empowered them. If I was a person like, if my wife always says something, I never respected her opinion. If I'm like, first of all, she shouldn't be my wife if I don't. But I'm saying in this arena, if I'm saying I'm the big movie guy, you're not, baby. So
right,
I'm not going to listen to you. That's still crazy to me because she has been around me long enough to soak up game. She has her own opinion. So it's
right.
like her telling me as a consumer and somebody that wants what's best for me, I'd be a fool not to listen to it. And the more that I listen to what she's saying, the more I'm like, okay, I see what you're saying. Even if I don't agree, I can find value in it. So now she's empowered to say, well, I like it, but and that's so valuable for me because I need that moments. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To help me think different.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: my wife is definitely part of my team, and she is definitely that
Most valuable asset
person.
you can have, man.
However, this is what I put in my head when it comes to my wife. Do you really think that she gonna suggest something that's gonna make the brand look like shit? My wife?
Right.
So I look at that like there's her, and then it's two people. No, actually, it's more people in my group that I know damn well they care about the brand just as much as I do. So I know they not gonna do nothing to make the brand look like or sound like shit. So I value their opinion, and they all are strong in their different areas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something about my comedy brother Thomas J. That's the only dude that I really lean on when it comes to, hey, bro, I need you to know if this funny, if this joke funny.
Right.
I really need to, write my set, man. I need you to help me, lay out my set. Trusting folks like that.
Right.
But they have to prove themselves trustworthy too.
For sure.
But I say once they have proven themselves trustworthy, man, look, like you said, empower them.
Right.
I don't know why people think that you have to dim the light of the people around you in order for you to shine. When they shine, right? I love for people to be under this umbrella and then go on and do their own thing and
Right.
shining. Because damn, if you can't grow under my umbrella, what is the purpose of me having you under me?
What's the purpose? What's the purpose, man?
The purpose?
The guys, the dudes that I work with, Dex Lewis, Brandon Matlock, man, they are a part of the creative process. Dex Lewis, I can bounce ideas with him. We didn't came up with, man, just in the last 2 weeks, we didn't came up with about 10 to 12 movie concepts. Some of them I could touch on this level, some of them I can't because of the resources. But having somebody that's a creative that you can trust to bounce ideas off of, him along with my wife, Brandon, he's already stepped into producing. He produced on Smoking Ashes. He produced on Mojo Savage. So it's like you said, if I'm trying to be the only one doing something, it's dumb. Now they look around, they ain't doing nothing, but they want to, and they do that with somebody else. Well, they can do that with me. If they need help with something, I should be able to say, hey, bro, you want to do a movie? I got you. I'll help you with it. You know what I'm saying? Versus, nah, we only doing my movies over here. So, you know what I'm saying? Go over somewhere else. It's like you got to treat your people, man, with a certain level of respect. And you have to believe in other dreams other than yours. Because when everybody dreaming, when everybody winning, man, it's nothing more powerful than a group of people, with resources and one person.
You got that right, man. And I'm gonna tell you just like this. Shout out to Kenya B. Kenya B, man. Kenya B. I love Kenya B and Derek. Man, they represent Bold and Driven so hard. I be thinking I'm not representing hard enough. Like, dang, okay, I love it. When
I thought Kenya was gonna be here.
She's supposed to be. She in the comments like a mother. But
because I remember she said she had some questions about.
And that's where I was gonna go. Let's get wild for a second. She said she want to fight B Naked. She want to fight Brandon. And she asked, which is a very important question, will there be a Smoking Ashes 2?
Man, so this is where the financial part comes in, Tate. I've set it up to be a trilogy. So the story of it is actually set up to be a trilogy. So if it's supported financially, part 2 and part 3 will happen. But and this is again, man, I want to emphasize that I'm not shitting on my peers when I say this. But on this level is the only level where people make part 2s because they want to make part 2s. In the real business, you're not going to see a sequel to a movie that didn't do well financially, no matter how much you loved it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you even see sequels to movies that you didn't think was good, because at the box office, they killed it. On the streaming apps, they killed it. So they gonna do a part two because it's an audience that don't support a part two. I wouldn't do a Smoking Ashes part two if we didn't get to a certain number because financially it don't make sense. But I
Facts.
want to do one. I definitely do. So right now the movie is doing really well. We started off real hot, you know. So if we get to a certain number, I'm definitely doing part two.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about part twos, and this goes for all of them.
Yeah,
Part two gotta make sense.
for sure.
Gotta have the same passion as part one,
Right.
and you can't wait too long, in my opinion. The only person that got away with waiting that long for a part two, in my opinion, that was good, was
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore.
See, we're gonna have to disagree on that. But I'm not mad
no,
at
I
you.
want to know. I want to know what's your thoughts on Happy Gilmore.
Man, I thought so. First one, this is what you're fighting with the first. You're fighting the style of the 90s, right?
Facts.
We love the 90s, a lot of us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you over 35, you probably in love with the 90s. You know,
Yes.
that's the age group I fall in. So that's one thing you're fighting. You got the scene with Bob Barker where they fighting. You got so many different things that made the first one a classic. When you
Right.
come back with the second one, you're fighting against that. So it's hard. You need a really great script. You need those great moments that got replay value. And I think they tried too hard. I think it
Okay.
was too cameo heavy. I think the comedy didn't live up to the first one. I just
No,
think
it didn't.
I just think they was I think with the first Happy Gilmore, it's like let's do some shit and see if it hit. And it hit. And then with the second one, it's like we're forcing it. We're trying to make this hit.
So the passion
So
wasn't there. The passion.
yeah,
wasn't
I
there,
didn't
you're
I
right.
didn't feel it. That's what it is. I didn't feel it. I can watch one at any moment. I'm always in the mood to watch one. But
Right.
two, I ain't gonna lie to you, Tate. I probably never watch two again, man. Probably
So
never will.
okay, so I'm gonna have to 100% agree with you then. And honestly, you changed my perspective slightly. And this is what
Okay.
I mean by that. I think I enjoyed the film for the nostalgia of the
Okay.
callbacks that they were doing.
Yeah, okay. I can see that.
The callbacks had me like, oh, that's such and such. Oh,
Right.
I fanned out on that. So you're right. You're 100% right. The 90s nostalgia.
Right.
And
Mhm.
then for me, it was the callbacks. The callbacks
Yeah.
were just, they were sweet to me, man.
Because I wanted
But
to love it, man. I wanted
yeah,
to. Like, I'm like, oh shit, this is Happy Gilmore too. Like, come
right.
on, man. I'm going back to childhood right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as watching this movie, but it just didn't do it for me. And
Well,
that's not the only one, man.
I want to fight whoever how you say it when they do okay, your film's
Remake, reboot,
no,
what you talking about?
not reboot, not remake. When they said gave the approval to go forward,
Oh, green light.
there you go. When they greenlit Beetlejuice 2,
Right.
I want to fight whoever did that. That was the worst. Beetlejuice 2, y'all, was the worst 2 in 2 history, in my opinion.
Dang, it was that bad?
You haven't seen it?
Nah, I ain't seen
Don't
it,
watch
bro.
it, bro. Don't watch it.
Man.
It's
But I'm gonna
it's
tell
so
you something.
bad. Wait, it's so bad. It pulled 1 down.
Dang,
Beetlejuice 2 was horrible.
man. I haven't seen it, bro, because I thought one was cool, but I wasn't in love with it like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why. And you saying is enough to make me say I probably won't watch it. You know what I'm
Don't watch
saying?
it. Don't watch it.
I probably won't.
I wanted to fight whoever decided to come out with Beetlejuice 2.
You know who I wanted to fight? Speaking of that, I wanted to fight whoever greenlit the White Man Can't Jump remake, bro. Oh my God,
They messed
Tate,
it up.
bro.
They messed it up.
Bro, we talking about Sidney Dean and Billy Hoyle, man. That's what we talking about right here. We talking about Kadeem Hardison. We talking about the most authentic street basketball scenes in the movie you probably gonna see. Them brothers was hooping, Tate. We didn't all been out on the court, man. We didn't see what it looked like, what it sounded like. Them brothers was hooping. I think
Right.
they was genuinely trying to out hoop them boys. And if the remake, them look like AI basketball scenes, man. It just ain't got no soul.
It
He
was
crossing the
horrible.
dude over, it just look nasty. They should have never redid it, man. Never
It was
redid it.
horrible. It was horrible. And I want to add on. Damn, I can't think of the name of it. Michael Jordan's first. Bugs Bunny. Michael Jordan.
Space Jam.
Space Jam 2. I want to murder them too.
I feel you on that.
That was horrible, bro. And again, it hits on what you said, the nostalgia of the 90s.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. We wasn't used to those effects at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And the storyline was good.
Right.
But this one here, what the hell was that about? That was crazy. So it's so many, and I'm gonna tell you just like this: leave the '90s films alone if they don't already have a part 2. Don't go back.
And
Don't remake them. Don't remake.
Unless you have original people attached to it. For example, he's gone, but let's say Higher Learning by John Singleton. That the movie, the concept of it, it still hits home today.
Yes, it does.
In
You're
more
right.
modern times. So if somebody wanted to come through and do a Higher Learning sequel or a reboot, and they was able to have like an Ice Cube a part of it, Omar Epps, to
Like
where
if
they ingratiating
the
it.
Daddies now or the
Yeah,
granddaddies.
if let's say I could see Ice Cube as a professor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lawrence Fishburne's still around. I can see him being the dean. You know what I'm saying? If you come back and you ingratiate it like that, cool. But if you redo it and it ain't got nobody attached to it that was in the original, no producers, no actors, no nothing that we recognize, I'm not gonna want that.
Okay, so this is a funny. I actually was on Tubi and I saw Menace to Society 2.
Oh man, I think
We ain't even gotta talk about that one.
Bro, I was so disappointed.
Some stuff need to be left alone, bro. Leave it alone.
It was disrespectful of them folks to call that movie that, man.
Menace to
It was
Society
disrespectful, bro. It was disrespectful.
Bro, Kane died. Leave that movie alone. Some
That's it.
movies, leave it alone.
It don't need no
Movies in the
sequel.
hood,
It don't
leave
need
it
no
alone.
remake. It don't nothing.
Leave it alone.
Nothing.
Leave it alone. But
Because you're not
gotta
gonna
have
be
a
able
passion.
to. You're
gotta
not
have
gonna
a
be
passion.
able to touch what made that film. Like with Boys in the Hood, what you mentioned. For one, John Singleton, that's his baby. That's the one, he was introduced to the world to. So you're talking about Cuba Gooding Jr., a young Ice Cube, Morris Chestnut, Neil Long, Regina King. Like, it's so many. Florence Fishburne. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. It's too
Wait a
many.
minute. Whoa. Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett.
You the mama. Yep.
She was a mama, right?
Yeah.
So it's too many things that made that movie pop the way it did, man.
Facts.
So you shouldn't try to touch things like that. If you want to put your own spin on something, you want to say that movie inspired this movie, cool. But like that Menace to Society 2 stuff, man, I don't even want to watch it because I'm not interested in it. Did the Hughes brothers produce it? Did the Lorenz Tate produce it? I ain't interested. If that ain't going on.
Hey, what about? So I looked to the side because they commenting on Facebook, but I can't see it on here.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Coming to America 2, shoot yourself. Shoot
Bro.
yourself. Shoot y'all. Don't make a part 2.
Hey, the craziest part about Coming to America 2 was the dudes at the barbershop. How old is these guys, man? They was 70 in 1988 and 89.
Right. These
What is they 106?
110.
Yeah.
Dude, he said Tron 2, Lethal Weapon 2.
Hold on. Lethal Weapon 2.
Lethal Weapon 2, you gotta chill out on
Yeah.
that one.
Wait a minute. They gotta relax on that one.
Even
Hold
Lethal
on.
Weapon 3 was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one with Chris Rock, right? When Chris Rock got introduced in there. Because Chris Rock ended up being with Danny Glover's daughter or something like that.
I think so.
I want to say that's the third one. Yeah, no, that's a
Weapons get my I like them. I like the Lethal. Like
Jet
that's
Li
something that I will
Jet Li
watch.
ended up being in one of them. Yeah, no.
that's something that I would watch today. Meaning, I'll go
Facts.
through and watch 1, 2, and 3. The
I might do
progression of
that.
those
I
stories.
might do that starting tomorrow, man. Go watch the Lethal Weapons. Like, nah,
Fact.
for real.
No, Lethal Weapon was good in my opinion, man. That's funny. That's funny to the mug, though. I had to laugh at Coming to America too, because that was
It was terrible, bro. It was terrible.
horrible,
It's
man.
too long after the. Sometimes Eddie just got to say, "Nah, we ain't gonna do that, man. We ain't gonna do that.
You can't mess
We
it
ain't
up.
gonna do that."
You
Okay,
can't
what
mess
did you think about the Beverly Hills Cop remake though, or the
like it.
sequel to that one?
I like that.
That's a good example, right? That's
The
a
Beverly
good
Hills Cop.
example. Yeah,
I like that one because it caught up with modern times.
yeah.
Yeah, so I like that one. Yeah, definitely. But man, I can sit here all night and talk to you, of course, about any topic because this is my guy, man. We used to be on the sports show together, man.
Yeah, what happened? Did you still do the sports show, man? What
absolutely.
happened?
We got our own damn sports show on Wednesday, man, and I
Okay.
need to talk to you anyway about that.
Okay.
However, I gotta say this. Yeah. It was something that we left off on the sports show.
Okay.
Caleb Williams, bro.
I look.
The Bears.
I'll admit when the opinion I had was wrong. I still think that it was a matter of the talent around him and
Right.
coaching with Justin Fields. But this ain't the day to stand on it. He went to the Jets, still looked like, not as he didn't look terrible, but he also still looked like he wasn't good enough to pass up on Caleb Williams. And
Fact.
Caleb Williams, that y'all Bears, y'all just had y'all best year in a long
Ever.
time. I said, I know Tate over there, hype boy. I already know he is.
That was the best year. I'm gonna say this because I am going to eliminate the Devin Hester Super Bowl year.
Okay.
I'm gonna eliminate that.
Right.
That was the best year since '85.
Mm.
That was the best year since '85. I ain't
Okay.
felt that good about the Bears as a whole since '85.
Mm.
When they went to the Super Bowl with Devin Hester, I knew we were not gonna win.
Mm.
But I did bet that Devin Hester would run one back, and he took the first one back.
No, that's crazy.
And they never kicked to him again.
Oh.
This is another thing I want to shout out to Chicago. I don't think nobody should be allowed to wear the number 23 in all of the 3 major sports.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Nobody.
I can feel that.
Now, I forgot who's 23 for the Sox, and I don't even count them. So I know Big
Right.
Real mad at that. But Ryan Sandberg, Devin Hester, and Michael Jordan,
Right.
nobody should be able to wear the number 23.
I feel you.
So that's my opinion on sports. I had to talk to my boy about sports because it's been a minute. But man, let me ask you this: what's next?
Okay.
What's
Man,
next?
so say just want to make sure my next move is my best move, man. I'm not gonna announce it yet because there's still some details I gotta work out. But I'm likely doing a collaboration movie with Jeff X Visuals. So shout out to him.
Oh,
We got something cooking. If you haven't seen our first joint, it's called Grit. And he shot Smoke and Ashes, so he was a part of that one as well. But still talking about it, still getting things together, but we might be doing another film. After that, Smoke and Ashes Part 2, if it's supported, and I got a couple other scripts, man, that I'm working on. The main thing is to just make sure it makes sense financially and and I'm being better than I was the last time you seen me. So with Smoke and Ashes, there are some things that I want to correct, make better with the next one, and so forth and so on. So that's what's next, man. It's just getting better.
So I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I am very careful about who I work with, because you don't want to spread yourself too thin.
Right.
And then that is kind of when you get wrapped up into the stuff you don't want to get wrapped up to,
Right.
in. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm out here now. So you have auditions, let me know. I'm coming out.
For sure.
I'm coming out. That's
Okay.
number one with that. Also, man, I'm gonna stay more plugged in to where I'm knowing what's going on as well. I kind of been in my cave creating and stuff like that.
I get it.
So, man, let me know when your premieres, your red carpets and stuff like that.
For sure. For sure.
I will be
For
there.
sure.
So in saying that,
I
I want you
appreciate
to I want you to stay on for this because I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm excited to announce the official lineup for Laughmania.
Okay. Give it to
Yes,
the people.
sir. Yes, sir. Hold on. I gotta put some theme music on for this and
Okay.
all that, bro. We
Put
got
the mood. Get the mood right, man.
A little soul, you know.
Yeah.
Y'all for supporting Laughmania, man. This is Laughmania 3. I am so proud to be at the third one. And as we just talked about, 2 can't be no garbage. Especially if you got 3, you know it ain't no garbage.
Right.
Oh, well, not in all cases. But shout out to the scary movie people that try to do it without the wins.
Right.
This ain't them. This is us, Laughmania, April 11th, live at TK's Comedy Club, man. We have our pre-show, and I'm excited to announce that our pre-show host is none other than comedian JD Love, man. Let me go ahead and give him some applause there.
Shout out JD Love, man. Never met him before.
JD
Shout
Love
out,
is a cool dude, man. This dude is funny, but I love people that's cool, and I love people got some morals about themselves. So shout out to JD Love, our pre-show host. Now, usually we have a lineup for the pre-show, but I said, no, we ain't doing that this year.
Okay.
This year, we have one featured comedian. And I feel like this featured comedian is a new comedian, but she been burning up the block. Burning up the block. So I want to give her opportunity in front of our Laughmania audience. So we have none other than Miss Taylor B as our featured comedian.
Shout out Taylor B.
Shout out Taylor B. Taylor B is so dope, man. That's man. She is funny as well. I have had the opportunity to be on a couple of shows with her. But guess what? Now we about to get started. Now we about to enter the main show. And the main show, we got to kick it off with a little soulful sounds, y'all. We ain't just going to jump right into the funny. We got a music act for you. So I have none other than Miss Haley J coming to the scene, man. When I
Haley J, shout out Haley J.
Haley J. Her voice, first of all, this young lady reminds me of a young Beyonce. As well as, so I ain't gonna mess on Beyonce because I know you got beehives out there, but young Beyonce with a better voice. Haley J coming through there to bless our comedy ring, man. Now we got to get into the main show for real, y'all, and somebody got to bring y'all the most, and that's being the host. And I say that person is none other than MrTMI. You got it all right.
Okay. Got to. You better.
MrTMI. I'll be bringing y'all. Look. I'll be setting it off, getting it started, man. Getting the crowd hyped up as well as doing my own damn set. That's right. I kicked myself off Laughmania 2 because I had too much behind the scenes stuff to do.
Yeah.
I'm back, y'all. I'm on stage.
Okay.
So it's going down, man.
Okay.
So, in saying that, man, look, I got a funny lineup. Funny lineup. And when I tell y'all better get ready because we have none other than the extremely funny Lisa Love that's going to bless our comedy.
Shout out Lisa Love.
Ready, Lisa Love. Yeah. Let me tell you something. If y'all don't know by now, y'all must be asleep. Because this brother here, hey, there's only one. And that's the one, Thomas J, is going to be in the building with us for
Shout out Thomas J.
Now, I'm extremely excited because you got to understand something, Miss Black. We don't set our stuff up like comedy shows. We set our stuff up like fights.
Okay.
And we got our co-main event. Our co-main event, man, when I tell y'all she is stone cold, y'all better get ready for Kalana Spiller, y'all.
Okay. Shout out Kalana Spiller.
Now, for every great feature or co-main event, you gotta have a hell of a main event. And when I tell y'all, this brother is a legend in comedy. Legend. Been around for over 30 years. Very well known, but is a good brother right out of Detroit. I'm bringing y'all none other than Howie Bell, y'all, as our head.
Okay.
Howie.
Shout out Howie Bell. All right.
If you know, you know. And that is our Laugh-A-Mania lineup. I am extremely proud of this lineup. It's going to be off the chain, but guess what? With Laugh-A-Mania, you never know what can happen. You never know what to expect. So the only way you'll know is you got to be in the building. Tickets will go on sale this Saturday. So y'all better get ready, man. You got to go straight to tkcomedy.com in order to get your ticket. Let me tell you something. We are supplying not just a show, but we got a buffet for y'all. Bar going, and guess what? We got an after party in the Speakeasy. So you get the total package. Everybody VIP that come to Laugh-A-Mania 3. Damn.
Okay.
That was a bar, and I didn't even try.
Man, you treating people nice, brother. Man.
Hey, look, that's what we do, man. Laugh-A-Mania 3. We can't wait, brother. Man, let me tell you something. I thank you for blessing the platform again.
Man, you know, it's always pleasure chopping it up with you, brother.
And I love the fact that you keep it real, and you know I'm gonna keep it real.
Right.
At the end of the day, because that's what we got to do. In order for us to get stronger, man, we can't sugarcoat it.
Thanks.
We can't sugarcoat it because the world ain't gonna sugarcoat it for us. We don't want y'all to think that something is great, and then you have the opportunity to present it in front of somebody who can really put you on.
Right.
And they point out all of your imperfections.
I wasn't helping you.
Don't think everybody is trying to hate, and understand that we just trying to help. Now, I'm done. Mr. Blaq, you got anything you want to tie a bow to that? And we're gonna be gone after that.
Man, no, you said it, brother. I would say this. If you create content in anything you do, whether it be podcasting, music, movies, comedy, whatever it is, ask somebody who doesn't love you what they think about your content. Because they're going to give you an objective viewpoint of what you do. And that has helped. If you want to be great, if you want to strive, man, and I'm not speaking from a place of that I think I'm beyond that. I ask people all the time who I feel like aren't going to sugarcoat it with me. What do you think about this? Where can I get better at? And it's not always what I want to hear, but it is something that I could take away from it to make me say, look for that. Think about that next time you're writing a script. Think about that next time you're producing a movie. So please, 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 if you care about your growth, ask somebody who isn't obligated to care about your feelings in a way that your mama might lie to you, your girl, or your homeboy, or anybody who has something to gain from them bigging you up. You know, ask somebody who don't have none of that going on, just to see, just to see what you get, just to see what they say. And I think that's how you grow.
Facts. Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. I had someone, not Michael W. Green, because I know people gonna be talking about Mike Green. No, I'm not. I actually had a film producer send me their script. Trust me, with their whole script. And wanted me to read and wanted my opinion. Who the hell am I? Right now, I'm saying, who the hell am I? But obviously, that person thought enough of me and wanted my opinion.
Facts.
So, in saying that, man, look, it ain't got to be nobody with no fancy name or anything like that. I'd rather for it not to be.
Right.
Because you want somebody who's going to give their honest opinion. And you got to be open to accept whatever their honest opinion is about whatever it is you present to them. So, in saying that, I ain't presenting no more. I'll tell you that much. I'm going to present next Tuesday night because y'all got to tune in because we got yet another special guest coming. We got none other than Comedian Q that's going to be in the building next week. So make sure y'all tune in. Y'all know I don't play every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Not 7:01, not 7:05, not 7:15. We don't play about this. We've been doing this. So in saying that, thank you very much, Mr. Blaq, for blessing the stage again. And just to let y'all know, thank everybody who tuned in, commented. Make sure you subscribe to Bold and Driven. And we are out of here, y'all. Peace.